Hello and welcome to another draft, cube draft. Let me get this a bit. So what did we open? We opened Television Horn, Stoneforge, Cradle, Lightning Bolt, Voice, Grave Titan. I think this time I'm gonna go for the Stoneforge. It's splashable, it's a powerful card. Of course we need something else as well. Angel is also really good, but it's expensive. Cradle is really good, but you need to be able to deck around it, and I think Stoneforge is around the stronger pick. Poker Sight obviously also a great card. It allows you to be open, all it does to commit you in some kind of artifact or control deck. Alice Norn, you can go several ways with it. Green, white ramp, reanimator, but I mean if you want to go reanimator you might as well just pick up Grave Titan as well. So Stoneforge, yeah. Hope we get a sword. It's a sword, not a sword we want. Loam Line is there, Talia is there. Talia is not that great in cube, of course, as it is in constructed. But Swords of Plowshares, yeah. So what else is notable here? Electrolyze is a charm, again in the same pack, just like last draft. Niv Mizzet, Huntmaster is a good card. Scavenging is obviously Wet Rest, yeah, not that great. Exalted Angel is probably my pick. I'm not a fan of Angelic Destiny. Alce is great, of course. This is a Johnny. Well, we can go tokens, and it is a Planeswalker. We can probably pick something else up instead of the Exalted Angel. Yeah, let's go for the Johnny. So basically at the moment we're mono white. We might want to pick up some tokens. So here, just a sec, have some annoying pop-up from Java update. Great. Kitchen Finks is viable, Leonic Reliquary is viable. Balance. If you want to go tokens and aggressive, I don't think Balance is the card we want. It's a powerful card, of course, but just not the kind of card we want, unless you want to go control, but then the Ajani is a wasted pick. Of course, Swords of Plowshares. I think Kitchen Finks is just around stronger, but 3 mana for 3/2 and life gain is that great over a balance. And the control magic is still in here, wow. Do we want to go blue-white? And we patched up a Supreme Verdict, which might table. Yeah, let's go for the Kitchen Finks. Call of the Herd, of course, creates more tokens. Day of Judgment, Day of Mind Sensor. So we go for Call and going green, white with some tokens, I guess. Call of the Herd used to be palm of a card, but obviously with the power creep it scales back, but even in cube it's still for one card to different creatures. So here we can go for Shardless Agents, which means we have to go blue as well. 3 color in aggro deck, not a fan of. It's a great card though. For 3 mana 2/2 with the Cascade. At the moment only Source Splasher is something we don't want to cascade in. Stunted Grotto, it just wrecks decks, and seeing as it is in our colors at the moment, I'll just pick up that. Basically what this does is set your opponent back 3 turns. It's better than Plow Under, if you're ahead of course. If you're behind, this card doesn't do that much, but we're assuming that we're gonna be ahead. At the moment, what am I looking for picking up? Some token generation. Oh my god, Muldrifter is in here. So, should have gone for blue earlier. So yeah, Muldrifter is a pick, and maybe we'll get Survival of the Fittest and just draft a 3-color survival deck. Oh my god, Domri. Really? What is this deck doing to me? Yeah, sure, we'll pick it up. We'll see where we go with this, but we still need to figure out colors. We can cut white and basically splash for these two, and then cut blue. So if we cut this, Then go these two colors and splash white for these two cards at the moment, but uh, what kind of cards am I getting? I mean, Tomry, it's a monster, especially in those colors in cube. It's card draw, it's removal, and if you get the ultimate off, I mean, it's GG, right? Anyway, when I upload the latest videos, okay, here we have a pick. So the angel table, I think the voice is the pick here. Eternal Witness is a great card, of course, but what do we want to witness back? Not a lot here. Well, voice is just all around better. Angel, of course, is great, but it's too expensive for my taste. Loam sure. So, if you do not splash blue, we get the Domri. It's that easy. So when I was recording uploading the latest videos, I added some filler videos, Finch Finch, or can also pick out the Boris Garrison, but Finch Finch is better. I did some filler videos for the second and the third round just to not spoil the results, because when I'm watching like Channel 5 Fireball drafts and they have like, you're watching video 1 out of 4 at the top, I'm like, yeah, okay, but you just spoiled the result on me. He's gonna lose 2 rounds in the first round, and I'm actually annoyed by it. So wow. Flint of Bor isn't that great for me. Hellspark, yeah, not the kind of deck I want. Rail Quarter is a sideboard card, so I think I'll go with a Solifuge. Sure. Might also be that it's better for me to just merge the videos and add them in one video. Depends what you guys want, of course. But I think the filler videos are something I'm gonna keep on doing. If I'm gonna keep it in separate videos, I don't know if it's against YouTube policy. Seeing as we already have a splash for reds, but Day of Judgment actually is good against me. Well, nah. Not gonna play it main deck, but we never know what colors you're gonna be in. So I'm gonna keep the filler videos just to not spoil the results. I'm gonna still need to add another front for it because now it's a bit obvious that it's a filler video. But of course it's all about feedback from you guys. Second pack, what are we hoping for? Basically something we can get with Stoneforge, and we got there. Something else noteworthy for us, Linvala is fine. Fireball Sakura, sure. Basically we have to pick up a sword here. Especially such a game breaking sword. Wow, this is a terrible pack. Aurelia's Fury is a good card. Spy Master is a good card, of course, but I think Aurelia's Fury is the way to go. I mean, Oracle is a great card, but not in kind of deck. Wall of Homers is a great card, but not in this kind of deck. Seeing as a defender. So yeah, Aurelia's Fury, and we're just splashing red at this point for Domri and Aurelia's Fury. Porcelain Legionnaire, a Mirror Angel. I think a Mirror Angel is the more powerful card. We can get Llanowars for faster stuff, but the Mirror Angel, while it's mostly good in a control deck, it's also really good in these kind of decks. It's really hard to handle a Porcelain Legionnaire my table. Wow, this is a hard pick. Beast Within, Knight of Glory or Savannah. I think we need a mana fix at this point. We already have 14 cards, we have only 7 creatures. Wow, it's not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 8. But yeah, mana fix. I'm a big fan of mana fix, as you might have already noticed. It smooths out the deck. You can't. I think people that complain, I drafted a 3-color deck, but I'm always mana screwed and this, and that. Yeah, you basically didn't draft any mana fix. You have the option here. It's not like it's normal limited, and even there you have some mana fix. Mostly or you have 2-color decks. I mean, when I drafted 3-color decks, what's it called again? Where you have the gates. I usually had like 4 to 5 gates before I even considered it. But I didn't like that format. I usually, when I play a limited format, I want it to be a slow limited format where you can do lots of different things. But those kind of limited formats where you just stumble and you lose, or where there's insane powerful cards. Parallax Wave is great, but do I want it over Jungle Shrine? Tomorrow is also a great card. Flicker Wisp is fine.
Page from Undercock.
Let me change something there, letting you know that I'm recording. So basically Jungle Shrine for the splash. Yeah, sure. Probably set something here as well. Yes, it did. So Caracas probably the pick. Histrodon is also fine. Especially, of course, not Pristine Angel, of course not. Do we have a legendary ourselves? I don't think so. So Plateau probably the pick. Magmagic is fine, but it's splash color. Red of God is annoying, but Plateau is just a way to go. That's actually one of the fixes I wanted. Here I think Lightning Helix again in our splash colors, but what else is fine? No, 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 no. I mean, this is powerful card, but there's nothing in the colors you want. Yeah, let's just get Firebolt. We already have 2 other, well, we do not have that much green, so it might be that we would just want to splash green, since that allows us as well for Tommy Ruddy and the voice maybe, and then just be white red. So yeah, we're not gonna play Gamble, of course. Not gonna play Muldrifter. So yeah, Wall of Omens. Seeing as we are those 3 colors, I think Wild and Cattle is probably the better card. Thunderblast is not something I'm a fan of. Spike Shot Elder, Bone Splitter. This is a really powerful card, by the way, but Bone Splitter is as well. We have 9 creatures. Wow, terrible. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up a second equipment. Sure. Should have probably picked a Flicker Wisp. Just giving some people some information. It's actually pretty early. Didn't expect anyone to be up, but some people seem to be. So what do we want? Some creatures, some really good creatures. Stonecloaker is fine. Reveillark is probably the pick. Um, what do we still want out of this? Friction Metamorph is fine. Pilot Ticket is fine, of course. But Reveillark just around best. So we have 11 creatures with a call. If you cut green, we're just cutting creatures. Wow, Tinker, Hero, Blade Halls. Do we want to? So we're not playing this then. Not playing this. Not playing this. We probably are not playing Parallax Wave. And as we want a creature, I think Noble is the better card. Yeah. It allows us to accelerating things. Taiga probably the pickup. I mean, Tron is fine, but seeing as we're splashing, I want this card. So yeah, I have all 3 duels. Great. This is what I mean. Why would you not want all 3 duels in your decks? Skullclamp or Mirror Crusader. Skullclamp is so powerful. I'm probably gonna be able to pick up some more creatures, but passing up a Skullclamp, no thank you. So how many red figs do we have? 2 at the moment. For 1, 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards. Blade Splicer probably the pick. Eva is fine, but can also get this, but I think we need the creatures. And Blade Splicer is just earlier in the mana curve. It creates 2 creatures for a Johnny. It's great with the Reveillark. It's great with equipment, of course. Wouldn't mind the Restoration Angel. Some other acceleration. I think our deck is fine at the moment. Not such a fan of Giant Solifuge, but it's a great card in general. Experiment 1 is a great card. Withered Wayfarer is some kind of fix. I'm gonna go for Experiment 1. Haven't played with it that much. And seeing with new combat rules, damage on stack not being there anymore. Well, new. It's been a while since it changed, but I've played before that. So you have to regenerate before combat damage. Someone asking if I'm actually streaming this. Just recording this locally. Might be that I'm streaming as well, so he said yes. Let's hope it doesn't lag too much then. I hope so, in general. So, between the break I'm probably gonna watch the old video at the end to see if it's not lagging too much. So, what do we want? Just some other creatures again. Lightning Helix shouldn't be considered a 2-drop, so that's a bit of a gap in the deck. Something jumping out here, no. Breeding non-token permanents here, she owns. Might be a sideboard card against stuff. I think it's better than Greater Gargadon at least. So let's hide it. Oh, that's annoying. So basically now it keeps switching the header of Xsplit. Okay, Rocket Arpit allows us to mana fix. But we have one card too few. 8.5 Days is a great card. Friction Revoker is a fine card. Rocket Arpit allows us to fix. Did we see any creatures that we might have wanted? Okay, I'm gonna for the tar pit and hoping I can still pick up another card, another creature. But I think the fix is too important, especially as we're splashing 3 cards and we have the duels for it. So we basically have 4 red fix, which allows us not to play a mounted. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean Stonecloaker, sure. It's great with Blade Splicer, it's great with just saving creatures, it's great with Stoneforge, and if we pick up another card we might just cut a Bone Splitter. So at this point we have 14 creatures, it says 13 of course, but we have the Call of the Herd. It's also fine with kitchen things, didn't think about that. Do we have any great finishers? Don't think so, but do we need to? So Druid of Village is probably the pick. Yeah, I'm not gonna have more cards than my opponents, or at least not that I think. It's a plan. Ooh, oh, still so early. I had to get up to walk the dog. My stepfather had to work with the evening, so yeah, sure. So it was my job to walk the dog this morning. Got into bed really late, and then had to get up really early. Tried to get some sleep again, but couldn't. So just decided to draft and record, assuming nothing else would be available. And then 15 minutes after I started recording, someone shows up. Great. Um, Probably will be recording later in the afternoon as well, seeing as he's has to go to work. I don't think anything else will show up. I haven't checked the weather, but it doesn't. As I'm looking outside the window, doesn't look like I'll be able to go golfing. Let's pick over Brask. I'm not gonna play it. So what do we have for spots removal? Just source supply shares. Means and Domri and Lightning Helix and Aurelia's Fury. Whoa, nice. So we have 5 red fix. I mean our mana base is looking really good. But we basically only have 22 cards. Really? Yeah. No, it's 23. Whoa. See, this is what they have with so early recordings. You can't even do simple calculus. Rude Awakening is not a card for this deck. So deconstruction. Whoa, someone disconnected 5 minutes ago. So deconstruction will be 10 minutes, I guess. This was in. Basically all my multicolors, all my artifacts. Almost all the green I had. Nope. No, it's one too much. So we won't be playing those. We won't be playing those. Nope. Let's see. Removal. Well, basically non-creature. I'm gonna keep up Call of the Herd there because it is a creature. Oh yeah, the Rude Awakening, of course. So that's 23. Fine. Then pass back color. So this is green, doesn't matter, white, and then yeah, the splash of red is already fixed. So we have a bit more white when we have green. We have 1-2 doubles, 1-2 doubles, 3. So I think it's even. This is all round fix, all round fix. Green, green, doesn't matter. White. So this should go in the doesn't matter pile. White. I don't think we want to play get to encampment. Green. So what does he himself suggest? Yeah, I'm not gonna run any mountains to it. So I think something like this will do. It allows us to be even, seeing as we're almost even here. We have plenty of fix for this to be fine. So this was easy deconstruction. I mean, might be that I wanted Fireball to burst lightning in there, but it's in our splash, and I don't think we want the main deck spot removal or the reach. I mean, both are fine cards, of course. But what did you cut for it? Maybe a Bone Splitter. We have 14 creatures though, some that create tokens, so we want the extra equipment, I think, especially with the Stone Forge, Stone Clocker with it. Parallax Wave is also a good card, of course, but again, we can sideboard these in against creature decks. So I'll see you after I submit during first round.